us now is Article 3 Project founder and president Mike Davis. Mike, two sets of different pardons here. We're talking about Biden's pardons for a moment. He pardoned his entire family at 11:45 yesterday. President Trump has talked about how he was giving his speech. He didn't even have an opportunity to process what was happening. Why would you preemptively pardon your entire family? He said it has nothing to do with any kind of admission of guilt. But it certainly looks very suspect to many people.
Well, I would be worried if I were President Biden, because House Oversight Chairman James Comer has been able to subpoena the bank records showing over $20 million going from America's worst enemies to what seems like every Biden family member's bank account, except for, of course, the 6-year-old granddaughter who they refuse to claim.
Right.
So, Mike, you get these pardons, okay, and that's a long period of time, by the way. I think 2014 up until the present. But that doesn't mean that you couldn't still investigate these folks, right? I mean, they can't be held accountable for what they did in the past, but you could still ask them what actually happened, right, and put them under oath, which creates the possibility, if they lie under oath, that's not covered by the previous time period. Is that totally out of question, Mike, or is that still a possibility for the folks who got this preemptive pardon?
Look, there is very serious evidence in the form of these bank statements that Joe Biden compromised our national security, and there must be a national security assessment performed by the Trump administration and by Congress. Those family members must be called in to testify. They could no longer claim the Fifth Amendment right to self-incrimination. Right. If they refuse to testify, they can be held in contempt. If they lie under oath, they can be found guilty of perjury.
And in reality, what are the chances that that will happen? From the list of the preemptive pardons, at the top of it is James Biden, the brother. And of course, we know that Hunter was pardoned previously. Those two seem to be the biggest offenders here. Are we ever going to get to the bottom of what happened at Burisma? Are we ever going to get to the bottom of who the big guy was?
Well, they should, but I'll tell you this. The American people saw yesterday that the Biden family is trash, and President Trump took out the trash from the White House.
Mike Davis, we appreciate your perspective on this today. Thank you. We'll watch it. We'll see what happens. The pardons are there.